Guys, if you were in my previous video or if you've watched my previous video, you will understand where this particular mic is coming from and why I'm actually doing this. I really want to find out how effective it is, and mind you, I'm using it without the full set. Yes, so let's see if it's going to be effective, and you at once can actually tell me how loud and clear you can hear me, because I know I have a very tiny voice. Alright guys, on this particular video, but before then, thank you for sticking around, thank you for coming, thank you for clicking this video to watch, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for always engaging in my content. So guys, on this particular video, we're going to be discussing something really important. Yes, this affects many of us, because most times we get to see it as we being lazy, right? But there are many factors to this. There are ways you can actually help yourself. There are ways you can actually advance and start up something. You know the regular saying, just start. Don't just wait. Just start something. Don't wait till it's so big. Don't wait till you've gathered everything. Don't wait till you have everything at your beck and call. Just start. But in as much as people are saying just start, it's still not easy. Yes, I've been there before, and this is me currently, and I know in years to come, in few months to come, I will be higher than where I am. That's the process of growth, and that's why it's very beautiful to behold. So guys, you really don't want to miss out on what I will be sharing with you here. So this particular video, it's for everybody, yes, but mainly for those that feel or that know that they are ambitious but lazy. You really need to hear what I have to say. You really need to listen to what I have to say. So guys, let's dive right in. Earlier said, I understand that things can be little, scratch that. I understand that things can be overwhelming. Like, they can just come and take over a person. They can come and just, make you forget the plans you've once had. It's as though you never had a plan. And most times when you're trying to explain to someone, they don't really get to understand or try to relate with you. I understand that perfectly well, guys. You decide to, for example, when you decide to make a video, you see yourself finding it difficult, something you've gathered up in your head, and you feel that yes, I can do this. When it's time to settle down and make that video, you start doubting yourself. When you want to save, you've planned that, okay, like let's say for instance now at the beginning of the year, this is February, so now we've decided that we want to save so we can have something to show for by the end of the year. At least the middle of the year, there's something that you have to show that, hey, I did this, or I've gotten to this amount, I've saved up to this amount, and I know what I'm going to use it for. Do you understand? Those things are very simple just by mere thinking of it, but when it's time to actually start the action itself, it's always difficult. Something always comes up. It's either something just comes to take away that particular money that you've planned to put in your savings for the week. Something takes it off. So guys, it's relatable. It happens to a lot of people. It happens to almost everybody. The only thing that matters is how you discipline yourself when it comes to that. Yes, but I'm not talking about discipline in this very video. Like I said, this particular video is for those people that are ambitious but lazy. They should really see this and get to understand that it is possible to achieve it. It is possible to be successful at the end of everything. It is possible to overlook the worries. It is possible to overlook everything that made whatever it is you want to do difficult, or that made it look like, hey, I can't do this, or you just want to give up at the end of the day. It is possible, guys, trust me. So I will be sharing with you a few points that I believe that if you work with this, then you will be able to start. Remember, it is just start. But are you willing to just start, or you're waiting to gather it all? No. So this particular video, I will be sharing with you 3 points or more that will keep you at a very good level, that I know that if you work with it, you will get to know what to do and you will start up something. So the first should be start small. Yes, starting small doesn't mean that you have to have it all, because there are definitions. There are different definitions to starting small. Like for instance, if you want to start a business, you really cannot start a business without no. Most people think you cannot start a business without any income or any capital. Guys, you can actually start a business with zero capital. Yes, there's something called drop shipping. That's another thing, right? But I just wanted to make it clear that you can actually start with zero naira. Okay? So start small. Do not overthink it. Do not overthink it. Just start. If you're here thinking that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I cannot start. No. You start. You start. For instance, you want to make a video in line with what we are doing YouTube space. Okay, you don't have this, you don't have a mic, you don't have a ring light, you don't have a tripod stand, you don't have what's it called? What else is there? You don't have a camera for, good camera to capture your face properly, or whatever content you're planning to put out there. It doesn't matter, as long as you have a phone, you have an Android phone that has a camera. Start from there, because you see, let me tell you, right, there'll always be a success story. There'll always be something that happened behind the scene that people are not seeing. It's when you now decide to come outside and tell them the story there and then, they'll be like, oh wow, this person went through this and this person became successful at the end of the day. It is possible. So guys, when you even start with a video that has a very bad camera, and when you've elevated, when you've become a professional and you've gotten everything that is needed of you as a content creator, try going back to your previous videos, the very first videos you started with. You will laugh and you will feel emotional. Yes, because those are your early days, your beginning stage, the process. That's why it is said, it's normally said, trust the process, right? As long as you know you want to progress, as long as you know you want to be successful, then you really have to trust the process. You have to start small, start with zero, start with nothing. Just start. Do not overthink it. Don't wait till you gather it all. That's the definition of starting small. So the next on my list should be have a to-do list. This to-do list, right, it keeps you in check, makes you know what to do at the right time, right? You don't have to start overthinking, which still falls back to starting small. You see, right? Just keep up with whatever it is you've written. If you are saying that you want to start, okay, in the morning, you want to clean the house before getting to create a video, right? Put it down in your to-do list, because if you don't, right, if you don't, you will see that you're going to be clashing up things. You're going to start up the video before you clean the house. You're going to eat before you clean the house. All of that. And before you know it, the day is gone. Procrastination sets in. I'm going to do it today. Today comes in and you do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, you still don't even do it. You see? So you just have to keep a list. There's something called a to-do list on our phones. If you don't have a to-do list on the phone, or if you don't want to work with the phone due to distractions, you can actually have a diary, a book, a jotter, and you just write down your activities for the day and work towards it. Once you're done with one, you tick it. Once you're done with the other, you tick it. And that's it, guys. You see that you've done almost half of, if not everything, almost half of what you've written down on your to-do list. That keeps you in check. Alright? The third should be have an accountability partner. For instance, you want to read a book and you don't really know how you're going to keep up with it, because you feel that once you start page 1, page 2, you get tired and you just drop it. Now that's where an accountability partner comes in, right? So just mind you, I'm using this as an instance, right? As an instance. There are many things that you might want to do and you don't know how to go about it. So have an accountability partner. This person tends to keep you in check as much as the to-do list will. But because of the to-do list, it's a personal thing, something that you wrote by yourself. So you might even find a way to put it one side. You might not listen to your guts, right? So have an accountability partner. Tell the person what you tend to achieve and how you want to achieve it. Is it a page a day? Starting small, remember. So don't overthink it. Don't make it look as though you must finish that book in 2 days. No. If you can read 3 lines in a day, good and fine. Just work at your pace. Yes, guys, work at your pace. And this person tends to keep you in check, tells you, calls you probably daily, depending on how you guys get to fix it. Tells you, hey, have you gone through this today? Where did you stop? What did you gather? What did you learn? Stuff like that. This person just helps to keep you in check and make sure that the person is someone you can count on, not someone that gets to procrastinate things, right? You wouldn't want to fall back into that trap. So the fourth, guys, should be back to starting small. Yes, guys, do things at your pace. Do not rush it. Do not overthink it. Do not make it look as though, hey, I must finish this now. Hey, I must do this before the week runs out. It is possible. If you can keep up with that, fine. Okay, it's fine. But if you can't, do not force it on yourself. We all know majority doesn't like. There's nobody that likes stress, I believe. So if we're not loving stress, if we're not liking stress, why would we tell ourselves that, hey, I must finish this before the week runs out? And as the week is running out, we're like, oh, let's push it next week, because we're trying to avoid the stress. So just start small. Take it step by step. Before you know, you reach the top and you'll be like, whoa, how did I get here? So guys, it's something that these are the things I believe that will help you, right, to become ambitious at the end of the day. Because I'm a typical example. I know how all of this started. I know how I gathered it all, and I know how I've become so conversant with the camera. So guys, it is possible. Trust me, it is very possible. And yes, it is okay to fail. I mean, that's part of your success story. If you don't fail, people will think that, oh, you passed through the shortcuts. Most times people don't fail, but there are many success stories I've heard, and there's always a backlap. People fail. Yes. So it's okay to fail. The only difference is, will you be able to pick yourself back up when you fail? If you will, perfect. And you start up from where you stopped, or you start all over again, and you see that particular mistake that made you fail, I bet you're not going to do it again. So it is very okay to fail. Pick yourself back up and start again, because there is your success story. So guys, I will be seeing you in our next video. I didn't want this to get so long as it is already. Pardon me. But I believe that this helped someone out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe. Click on that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, so that you will be amongst the first to know when a new video is being uploaded. I will be seeing you in our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.